Hello everyone, we're going to depot a HIP eyeshadow duo. And the lovely thing about HIP eyeshadows is that not only do you get two colors, but you also get a mirror which we'll be able to put in our container with our eyeshadow, our depotted eyeshadow. So what you'll need: a candle, your eyeshadow duo, something to push the pans out with. I'm just going to use this little steak knife, and I'm also going to use a permanent marker to write the number on the back of the shadows, just in case I rearrange them. I know which duo they came from. You'll need magnets. I got these from craft store. I got mine from Michael's. They come on small sheets and they're small squares. I'm going to cut the square in half because these are really narrow. And then you need scissors for cutting. You'll also need a container. I'm using a pencil tin. Thanks Exotic Glass for that idea. So I found this at Borders, and the brand is Paper Chase. Pretty generous size. And as you see, I already have a depotted shadow in here with its little mirror. So let's begin. You're going to open both sides, both the shadow side and the mirror side. And I'm going to take the shadows out first. So you have your flame. I'm going to do one shadow at a time. I'm putting the little compact over the flame just on the side of the light shadow. Hold that there for a moment. Check it. Don't get too close to the flame, it will catch on fire. Yep, not quite ready. And you'll notice that the plastic on the underside of this, it starts out shiny. And when it's ready, it will be less, well, no, this one looks more shiny. It'll change. Just say that. Okay. The other thing I like about depotting HIP is that you don't have to pop anything out of almost a little more heat. You don't have to pop, one plastic tray out of the larger pot as you do when you depot MAC shadows. Okay, let's try it. Yep, looks good and soft. And then you just push down on the reverse side, and as you see, the shadow pops out. And be careful, it's warm. And I'm just going to set that down, face down, and then I'm going to do the dark side. Step into the dark side. That's my mom over there, giving you a little dream girls. I think it was the bad side. Step into the bad side, I think. We're having a depotting marathon. Okay. That one looks ready. You just squeeze, not squeeze, push it through, and there you go. Alrighty, so you've got both of those out. Now we're going to remove the mirror. So, close the color side. This will be a little warm. If it's too warm, just set it down for 30 seconds. It should cool down for you. To remove the mirror, I'm going to use the same technique. Close the color side. Make sure the mirror side is open, and it's okay if you want to take the label off, the label part that has the color on it. You can just, well, usually it just peels off. Or you can put it over the heat for a little bit, and then which will melt the glue, it'll be easy to pull off. I'm not going to keep the label, so I'm just going to stick this over the heat. And because this is glass, I'm going to keep it moving. Don't want it to explode on you. That would be both painful and bad luck. So let that warm up a little bit. Give it a try. And not quite. And actually I'm gonna go ahead and take the label off. It's easier to see when it's ready. So see, that pulls off really easily. Okay, back over the heat. Try it again. Oh, oops. Well, if that happens, just use some pliers to hold it over the heat. Don't hold it with your hand. Or do it the perfect way. Or do it the perfect way. What's the perfect way? The way I do it. She takes the mirror off to begin with. It makes sense. Alright, so we're going to try again. Perfect. Now it's good and soft. And the mirror is free. So you just discard the plastic portion. And now you have your mirror. Let that cool down. The shadows should be a little cool. And so this was number 838. So I'm just going to write that with a permanent marker. Keep the permanent marker away from the flame. Wow, that's sloppy. Then you're going to remove one of your magnets from the sheet. Remove the adhesive. Well, you should probably cut it in half before you remove the adhesive, but there we go. And adhesive side down to the pan. Put that on. Make sure you don't cover the number. Okay. Oops. And now they're ready to go in the tin. Now, if you didn't think you would want to rearrange these at some point, you can just use the adhesive that's warm on here already from the packaging and put it in permanently, but I'm probably going to want to rearrange them, so I'm using magnets. We will also take a magnet square off the sheet and place it on the back of the mirror and drop it in there. So now you have some portable mirrors, and if you have a smaller tin that you want to put in your purse, say for touch-ups, you can just take your shadow out, put it in the smaller tin, drop in a mirror, and you're set for the day. So there you have it, depotting HIP eyeshadows. Thanks for watching.